and it's appalling, it's heartbreaking, how they killing the children. But I'm talking regarding the role of British media. I'm talking regarding the role of British media. What a double standard. When a little child from Gaza throws a stone to Israel, they made it headline to the Sky News, to the BBC, to the CNN, all the media starts blowing their trumpet. But when the Israeli occupation, when the Israeli terrorist army kills hundreds of children, kills hundreds of people in Gaza, then they are mysteriously silent in that occasion. So it is a double standard. We need to stand against this double standard. And I suggest you, the protesters.
And the reason for this, the reason for the murder of Palestinian civilians, the reason for Israel telling 3 townships now they must evacuate to the west or the south of the Gaza Strip because ground invasion is imminent. The reason for the bombings and the killings of Palestinian people isn't because 3 Israeli kids were kidnapped. It's because youth on the streets of West Bank threatened a third intifada. They demonstrated because the youth of
When we returned home, we received a phone call from the Israeli army telling us to flee our home. All houses in my area were called, telling us to move to the center of Jabalia and Gaza City. My family have left to stay with my dad's family in the center of the camp. I stayed and now am alone in my house, running my computer off a car battery so I can write this and share it. When I think of my grandmother, I will always remember the stories she told me about Palestine before Nakba in 1948, about farms, our beautiful green gardens, the taste of home and freedom, about her village, our village, which is now under occupation. Maybe you remember one of Granny's stories that I posted before. I was 10 years old, walking far away from our house to the hill. A shepherd was passing by the side of the hill with dozens of goats and sheep. He left, leaving one nice sheep behind. He didn't notice that. I thought that he would come back and get it, but he didn't. I took it back home and was every day coming back to the same place in case I met that shepherd again to give it back to him. But sadly, he did not come back. 1 month left, and then my father decided to make a nice dinner for the whole family and neighbors. After 66 years as a refugee, Granny always dreamed of returning to our homeland. She died while bombs fell, still holding on to that hope. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!